lucky, the top, the bottom, you're getting both pieces. And this is a cotton rayon print lounge set from Stan Herman called Wildflower, A675799. One of the hottest trends of 2025, which is the bold florals. You're saving $19 off the QVC price, which brings your easy pay to $12. And we have four gorgeous colors to choose from. So this is the color we are calling green. So you've got this gorgeous forest green top, the t-shirt, and then the pants, which have that beautiful floral all over bold print, which we'll look at that in more detail, but it is such a just a bouquet that you're wearing. Then we have the orchid. So that orchid color t-shirt, and then the pants, which have blues and greens and purples. Then we have the navy. So this is the color, we're calling it navy, but it's almost like a deep purple. And then we have the black. So the black, you're getting the black top, and then the pants are in black. So those are your options. A675799 is your item number. Sizes extra small through 3X. And joining us in studio is Rose Sartorio from Stan Herman.
Hi, it's great to see
Rose.
you.
Great to see you.
I love this sweater too.
Oh, thank
I might
you.
have to get it.
So let's talk about sizing before we dive in.
Right, Stan sizing is very true to QVC size. So if you've shopped QVC before, stay true to size. I'm a Stan Herman medium, I'm a QVC medium. If you're new to QVC, one down from your brick and mortar.
Okay.
Yeah, traditional store sizing, one down. That's the easiest way to do it.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you said this is one of Stan's newest sets.
Yes, yes.
It looks beautiful on you, by the way.
Thank you. And I was on Jackie too, that navy, so gorgeous.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. So I'd love you to give us a tour and tell us a little bit about the fabric.
Right, absolutely right. So, it's cotton rayon, as the description says, and it's the perfect blend, right? We say it's cotton rich because it's 60% cotton, but then it's 40% rayon, which gives you that beautiful silky hand. So, right, obviously the cotton for the absorbency, the breathability this time of year. Stan always says in the fall and the winter we cocoon, right? We're getting hunkering down, but in the spring and the summer, he says we butterfly. And these are the kinds of things, right? Because it's like we're opening up like back into the world, and whether you're wearing this to sleep, which you absolutely can because it's, so super comfortable again in that blend. But then if you're just wearing it to lounge on your deck, you're doing all the things around the house and, it's your day off, but you want to feel pulled together. This is the kind of thing you're going to put on just with a cute little flip-flop or a sneaker. But right, in the easiest of silhouettes. And actually, I'll point it out on the orchid, which I'm wearing. We start out with just a scoop neck tee, but then he calls it the Virgo detail, this very simple detail of just this self piping on the top. It's like a taping, you see, there we go. Yeah. So again, it's very subtle, but it's those things, Stan calls them his Virgo details, right? And then just a cap sleeve, so it covers like the top muscle there, and then it's just a nice length. You could see it on me. I'm 5'2", and it falls, it's just kind of at the high hip is where it falls. And then we have the crop pant. Now on me, it looks like an ankle pant because I'm 5'2", right? Jackie was teasing me. I said, are you calling me short? Right, so it's
petite, darling, petite.
Exactly, so it's 25 inches. It's a true crop as you see it on Jackie, but on me, so if you're on the shorter side, don't be afraid. You're not going to be swimming in it. It's just going to be like an ankle pant. And it's just that wide leg with pockets, of course, in this this gorgeous, gorgeous print. Stan puts so much thought into his prints, and he says, and you may have heard him say or me say, when he's designing, he puts the prints up on a wall as if it were a piece of art that he was going to frame. So we can really look at the color proportion, the scale of whatever the print is. In this case, this gorgeous, what he calls wildflower floral.
Well, it's almost photographic, that print.
It really is. There's so much dimension and so much color, whether it's just these kind of subtle little leaves and then just the bold flowers. So again, it's just such a beautiful print that he puts a lot of thought into.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different colors, and I think that's the thing is when you're wearing them, you really get to enjoy that. These are flowers that don't fade.
Right, and and again in that cotton rayon, so it just feels so really beautiful on the body. Again, it's breathable, but rayon gives it that feel of that silky feel. So it just feels so good and so light on the body, but at the same time, it just, you know, it has, the cotton gives it that substance.
Yeah, yeah. So, a lot of substance too. Okay, this is on clearance at $35.99. Sizes extra small through 3X. I just want to remind you of the colours so that you can make your choice. This is the green. Then we also have the orchid.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Then this is we're calling this navy, but this is really purple, isn't it?
Right. It almost is like, it almost has like that, like a violet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. You know, think like almost like an ink pen kind of. And then, of course, the black. I think the print on the black is stunning because you get the pops of pinks and greens and then those kind of like orange and right. I just love that lime, too, which really pops, too.
Yeah. Let's go over to Jackie.
Sure.
Jackie. I want you to show us your waistband. I was like, oh.
Oh, there we go. You're right. Good call. I neglected that.
This is such I mean, how does it feel?
I want to go to bed.
I know.
But I look good while I'm going to bed.
Absolutely. Right, it is. It's like, it's time for night-night.
Yeah, I'm definitely a couch sleeper because I like to put things on where I think I'm just going to lay on the couch, but then I know I'm going to. Yeah, but on the couch you fall asleep. By the time you get ready for bed, you're wide awake.
Why does that happen?
The skin routine, the cleaning the teeth, and it's like, no.
It's awful. You're right. You're right. Oh my God, it's the worst. That's great. But you'll look good. You'll look good on the sofa.
Oh, and pockets.
Yeah, pockets.
Right. It's so funny because Stan will get comments. I mean, he 99.9% of the times there's pockets, but when he doesn't include pockets, he hears from the ladies because it's true, we like them. Whether we use them or not, we like to know that they're there, right? And whether it's the tissue, a cell phone, or what have you.
Yeah.
And right, you can see on Jackie the great drawstring, which is functional.
Great.
Yeah, it's a functional drawstring, but it does have a fully elasticized waistband as well.
Yeah.
So there's just that ease and that stretch. And then right, you could see obviously she's much taller than me.
So Jackie,
we've known each other.
You're 5'9", right?
5'9", yep.
And
I'm
five,
in the large.
and
You're in the
5'2", and
large.
I'm in a medium. Right, so there you go. How long have you been working with?
Forever.
Like almost 30 years,
Yeah.
long time.
I've been here 22, so
Right.
it's been
Wow.
Yeah,
amazing.
long time. Anyway, so.
Yeah, but it's great to see you two together because it just shows how this really is for everybody. And just, you know, like, well, you were saying, Ro, about how petite you are.
Right.
But it's still, you know, I mean, yeah, whichever way, it still looks good.
Right, and you saw a lot of fashion anyhow, like sportswear, and you see that look, that wide leg look, whether you see it in denim and all different fabrications, that wide leg is, you know, very current.
Yeah.
And especially in the spring, summer, we want that ease and just kind of like that air,
Well,
you know, that
exactly,
air.
the flow.
Yes,
the flow.
absolutely.
And especially if you don't do shorts, it's like, what do you wear when the sun comes out? And, you know, it's kind of, I know my era of wearing Daisy Duke cutoffs.
Right.
I don't even think I ever had that era.
I know,
But if I did,
yeah,
it's no longer.
I bet you Jackie had that era. No, I'm teasing.
But it's nice to have something where you still feel spring and you still feel summery, and this
Absolutely.
really is that. And this, you know, this could be being out and about, you know, going to the farmer's market. It could just be, you know, the fact that you are out, you know, running errands around the house, or as we say, you just want to have a lazy day. You know, maybe you're just curled up on the couch with the cat and a book, and you know, you just want to take a nap. This really is the outfit that's going to take you everywhere, and it's on clearance at $35.99. So it's such great value for 2 pieces.
Right, 100%. And what I would say too is, right, you mentioned about like farmer's market and what have you. You know what? Even if you want to wear the pants, because obviously printed pants are very current right now as well in fashion, and maybe wear a tank top, your favorite tank top, with like a denim jacket or like you know, a zip hoodie or something like that. You can absolutely wear the pants as just your normal sportswear pants, because they are opaque, as you can see. They're not sheer in any way. So you can absolutely, you know, feel free to split up even the top, wear it with shorts or what have you,
Do you know what? I've got swimwear coming up next. I think the pants as well would make great beach cover.
Yes, I didn't
In
even
fact,
think.
the whole outfit is a beach cover.
You're right, because again, being loungewear, it's cut generously. So right, you could certainly, if you want to layer it over a swimsuit, absolutely.
Sure. Okay, let's go back to the colours.
Sure.
Because we've only got a minute left. So 4 great colours to choose from. This is the green. Then we also have it in the orchid.
Gorgeous. It's like a cosmetic color.
It is. It's just, and then this is the navy, but this really is for you purple people.
And there's that
Because
gorgeous,
it is purple.
that gorgeous print.
And then we have it in the black. Remember, you're getting the
Right.
top and the pants in that cotton rayon fabric. A675799 is your item number, and it comes in sizes extra small through 3X. Your easy pay on this is $12 to get both pieces home. And, you know, we've just gone through 10 different
Right.
occasions when you might want to wear it. But just make sure you get it in your size and in the color that you like. And if it's in your budget, definitely think about getting more than one.
Right,
'Cause
the
this
black is stunning. The print is stunning.
Yes, get the black and then get a color. Okay, thanks, Ro.
All right, thanks so much.
No, I mean, thank you, and thank you. No, I love the advice. I was like, that's a great advice.
Thanks and bye.
Now, I was just saying that I had some swimwear coming up. It's coming up right now. But if you missed out on these,